Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Yesterday I talked about fruits. Today my plan is to ask ChatGPT. So I've just got ChatGPT open up here, you can see, and I'm just gonna ask it for a topic to talk about. I have no idea what it's gonna say. I haven't given it another prompt, so hopefully it just gives me something good. And then my plan is to just talk about that for 10 minutes. So, yep, let's just get straight into it, and then let's see how it goes. If I can improve on yesterday, which I guess I should talk about actually what I did in yesterday. Some criticism I had of myself watching back. So I realize I go on tangents a lot. I talk about things that aren't necessarily relevant. So I need to be more focused. I need to remove my filler words. I nearly said again, but my plan is to really just reduce that, to not say not any kind of filler word. I want to avoid. I just want to seem like I'm thinking and just be able to say it, articulate. So that's my plan. But yeah, let's just ask ChatGPT here. So give me a random topic that I could talk about for 10 minutes. Let's see what he says, or she, or the person, the it. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's a random topic. The psychology of time perception. Huh? Okay. Let's just ask it. Give me a simple topic like fruits or countries, just as an example. Okay, that first one seems a bit difficult, but let's start off a bit more simple. So let's see what ChatGPT will tell us. I guess ideally I should have done this before it started. Oh, I don't know why it's. Yep. Okay. I'll just. This is AI at its finest. Okay. Let me just refresh, and let me just try again. Okay. Food. Okay. Animals. That's a good one. That's because with countries I thought. Oh god, geography. Geography can be another one, but animals is just off the cuff. So I'll start the timer and just start talking about animals. So no thinking. Okay, started. So animals. Oh no, I already started off quite bad. Okay. Animals are quite fascinating, really, because animals, there's so many different types of animals in this world. Like humans are animals. We have pets. We have animals that we keep as pets. We have animals that live in different environments, live in different habitats. Some animals eat other animals. Humans, top of the food chain, we're the most efficient animal. So we were able to, or I guess we were the most intelligent animal. That's why we were able to become, go to the top of the food chain. But yeah, animals are quite interesting. Just because, you get so many different types. So it's similar to fruits yesterday. There's many different types of fruits. There's all types of animals. So some animals walk on their legs. Some animals, I think all animals walk on their legs. But some animals walk on 2 legs. Some animals walk on 4 legs. And animals is interesting because, okay, I might be a bit stupid. Does animals encompass like insects? I don't know if animals is like a catch-all term, or if insects are different. Okay, never mind. Let's just talk about what I know. Animals. There's different types of animals. So there's mammals, which are probably the most well known. So those are the types of animals that produce milk. Their offspring don't come in eggs. So like humans, they just make a baby in the womb and just poop that baby out. Okay, no, they don't poop it out. Okay, I need to. If the goal is to talk about things well, I shouldn't be joking as much. So they don't poop babies out, but humans give birth to babies. No eggs. Other types of mammals include whales. So whales are, I think the blue whale is the biggest mammal in the world, biggest animal I imagine in the world. So those guys give birth to those guys and girls. I guess the girls give birth to I don't know if there's gender I don't, the females give birth to smaller whales. There's and usually mammals produce milk. That's also another. I'm pretty sure that's another thing of mammals. So they produce milk to feed their children and their babies. Though now I'm wondering, how do mammals give milk? Well, do they even give milk? I'm not too sure, but I shouldn't look at the time. Okay, so going back to there's different types of animals. We can classify them in different ways. I'm a big fan. My favorite animal is probably a cat. Actually, no, I won't say it's a cat. My favorite animal to have as a pet is probably a cat. So I'm a big fan of cats. We have currently 2 cats at our house. One of our cats just jumped on top of my PC. His name is Bebo. He's a ginger and white cat. We've had him for about 4 years now. He's a well-mannered boy, and recently we got a new kitten. Actually, his name is Chi-Chi. I think my brother decided to call him, which is an interesting name. I think he's a special breed. That cat he's a ragdoll, so he was quite a lot more expensive actually than this first cat, and we only got him. Maybe it's been a month now. Maybe like a month ago. He's just a kitten. He's just a baby, but yeah, he's like a white ragdoll cat, and so I wanted to call him Tofu. Actually, I suggested the name Tofu, which I feel like would have been a nicer name. But I guess Chi-Chi's quite cute too. But he is a boy, so I don't know. I feel like Chi-Chi. I guess no, yeah. Chi-Chi can be. I guess Chi-Chi can be effeminate. Effeminate. Yeah, I think that's a word. But yeah. So yeah, we have 2 cats. I'm a big fan of cats. Cats are quite smart. There's something interesting about animals. I've always wondered, what capacity of intelligence do they actually have? Because I've always wondered, do cats? I imagine cats don't have imagination. They don't have dreams. They're purely based on They're always reacting to things. Do they have complex abstract thought like humans do? And I guess how would we even? Okay, I shouldn't be talking about things I have no idea about again. Just thoughts I wonder. But so animals. What else is there to say about animals? I was about to say but I didn't. I called myself. So I guess we could talk about animals that scare me. There's a few animals that I'm quite scared of. I'm scared of bears. Bears are terrifying. When I think about a bear, if I think about going into the woods, one of my main concerns is about seeing a bear. And to be honest, I live in the UK. I don't think we have any bears here. Maybe we have some bears somewhere, but I mean, I've never seen a bear in real life. But for some reason, the videos I've seen online or the stories I've heard of bears, they just look so menacing, so scary. And you wouldn't think, because they always come in toys and plushies and different forms, and usually they're made to be cute. You get different types of bears. You get Winnie the Pooh. He's a type of bear, and he's a lovely, adorable little guy. He's not that menacing, but then you look at videos of real life bears and these bear attacks that happen to people just hiking in the woods, and it really terrifies me. Actually, these bears they're fierce creatures. Their claws, they can do damage. They can kill you. I guess most big animals. So I guess let's talk about the different types of animals. So there's not the different types of animals, but the different sizes of animals. So there's a few. There's bears. Bears are huge. They're very scary as well. But cows are also big, but they're not that scary. They're docile. They're I was gonna say they're passive mobs in Minecraft. They don't kill you. They don't do anything. And I think it's the same in real life. Though maybe if you were to attack a cow, they'd probably do some damage to you. Maybe they can kick you with their legs from the behind. But yeah, there's big cats. Big cats are quite scary, but big cats are cool too, like tigers, lions. Yeah, I've never seen The Lion King, but apparently that's a good movie. So, and that's about a big lion. But lions are always seen as royalty. They're always attributed to kings. a king. A lion is like a synonym for a king. So I wonder where that comes from. I guess because a king of the jungle is that's the saying. You know, they're always a leader of a pack. They have a bunch of lionesses. I don't know actually. Is it 1-to-1 mate with lions, or do they have? Is it like a harem of lionesses? I don't know how lions work per se, but yeah, there's different types of big cats. Tigers. Tigers are tigers are cool, but they're also another scary animal because you know they can kill you quite easily. But I'm not as scared as them as I am bears. I don't know why. Something just about bears, they're just terrified. They look so scary as well. Panda bears, they don't look scary. You know, they're cute. They're cute little guys. I imagine a panda can do some, you know, pretty gruesome stuff, but I don't think they do. Like, at least from what I've seen, I've never seen a panda attack. But I've seen like brown bears, black bears, different types of bears. Like they say there's like a saying you can use to avoid how to deal with a bear attack. So brown, stay down. Black play dead. No, black fight back. Yeah, black fight back. Brown stay down, and then white is good night. So apparently polar bears they'll kill you. I mean, all bears will kill you, but they'll kill you in a more gruesome way. You know, they'll be determined to kill you. They'll make it their main mission. Supposedly, you know, that's based off that saying. But I don't know too well about animals. You know, I know humans are animals. Are fish animals? See, I don't know actually the classification. Oh my days, am I just stupid? Are fish animals? Fish, or is it a different type? I don't know. I'm really. Oh no, this is embarrassing. I'm really just embarrassing myself, to be honest. My lack of information. I need to read more books. I don't do much reading. I usually just read Reddit or something like that. Or too much doom scrolling these days. I don't educate myself as much as I should. But there was some topic. No, that's cheating though. Sorry, I just had to look at the ChatGPT stuff. There were some topics they recommended, but I just purely looked at the animals. I promise you, I didn't I don't cheat. But that's 10 minutes. So let me stop the timer. I don't know if this was better than the first one. It felt like I could talk about things more coherently, potentially, possibly. I feel like I didn't use too much but I also felt like I repeated myself still. So that's also criticism of my first one. I want to avoid repeating myself. You know, there's a difference between clarifying, difference between emphasizing, difference between repeating. Like, I feel like I repeated myself quite a lot last time. But this time, it seemed better. I'll have to do the analysis. And maybe I should record myself analyzing. And then record that analyzation. And then, you know, it's analyze deception. Analyze deception? Yep. Interception? What's that movie called? Inception. That's the one. What am I? I'm talking about nonsense right now. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I don't know if anybody will watch this, but I'll certainly watch this and see where I can improve for tomorrow's recording. So, yep. Take care, guys. Bye.